Oh, just reconnaissance for L. Just yep. Just
I just turn around and then I noticed that I mean she didn't hear their conversation between Riker and Sia, but she's like, well, I don't want to talk to Hunter, so she just goes over to them. And like you don't really ever see her as sheepish or meek, but like there's like less less of a power walk, you know. Comes over and she looks at Sia.
Hey.
Sorry, I took a choice from you.
It's okay. I was telling Riker didn't really say much that I haven't really said before in the past.
Yeah.
And I know if anyone was to tell her off that isn't me, it would be you.
mm-hmm.
And I give you like a light bump in the shoulder.
Yeah, well, I'm just sick of I just I don't like seeing you like this. Just like folds her arms, like
I agree.
no. I'd rather I'm definitely someone who's like cut him out. They suck, cut him out. She kind of sucks. So
Well, at least it's a good thing that Dad isn't here as well.
ugh,
He's gone for at least this next whole week, so avoid that
yeah,
disaster.
yeah. Well, your terrible mother took off. Can I call her that? Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
So,
Um,
what'd you guys learn? Like, so far on the.
I mean, obviously we didn't make it to the computer until now because mother was home. But when we ran into Daniel, we managed to get him to talk.
you guys
Just a
found
little bit.
Daniel?
Yeah, he was because he got the job at the record store. Crafted just let him go. Apparently paid him off, put him on
Mm.
NDA, but they let him go. So he took up a job at the record store. He said best thing because Crafted sucks, which whoop-de-doo, we knew that. And I start relaying what we knew that he was,
You mean he mentioned pictures being stolen, and then she just
yeah.
she I don't think I don't have them on me, but we picked up photos.
Yeah. Yeah, we picked up all the stuff. We said we're gonna bring it
Yeah.
back. So yeah, you
Yeah,
pull
it's in
that
the
out.
house.
Did,
Um,
did, did you guys
Oh.
see the predator-like robot?
we did see something move.
Sort of like it came out of nowhere and like
I mean, we didn't really see it. We saw movement. Like it was really weird because we saw the like plants move, but then
Yeah.
nothing behind it. And then kind of like Scott, did we see like a glimpse of it?
You
Or
got a little bit
Color
of a
change.
blur of motion and like a
Yeah.
little bit of form, but not enough to really
yeah,
say
it just
exactly what it was.
it was real fast and it had this almost chameleon effect to it.
Hunter, you go in and you see Ruben sitting on the couch still eating all the pretzels.
Yeah, I sit with Ruben and I talk towards like we're all in the same room, right? Because Adrian, you asked me to go out to like
Adrian's
check
in a
with
different room from the
Yeah, I'm in a different room. Currently, it's just you and Ruben in there.
Okay.
And, the remote's there and the pretzels. Your root beer is there. You also see a bag of chips that didn't really get taken down, which how dare her?
Yeah. So I sit with Ruben, and I'm like, man, you know what's wild? So like, while we went out there and we were like tracking the robot, Riker said that he was gonna go on a date, and then he got rejected. I feel for him, man. We gotta. Well, not rejected. It's like they were gonna go on a date, but they didn't go on a date. He must be like really feeling it, we gotta look out for him. You know, we gotta.
Oh. Did he say with whom?
Nah, he didn't say with who, and I know too many girls. It's like impossible to like get down. But like, I mean,
Did he
maybe.
seem upset?
Nah, you see, he's like kind of so. He's kind of how he always is. But I can tell. He's probably like feeling it. So you know what? You're really good with words. You're always raising me up when I'm down. So like, I don't know. I bet you got some nice womanly advice. I bet you.
Why would I have nice womanly advice? What?
I mean,
why would I?
You hear a ha coming from the computer room, from the office.
I'm not sure you're hearing anything out there because your brain
That's
is
fair.
embroiled.
That's fair. I'm in the I'm in
Yeah.
the zone.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You're in the flow.
What did you mean by that?
Well, I don't know. You're so insightful. And like, honestly, like stuff that I've been doing with women is not working for me. And it's probably not what he wants to hear. So like, yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess I can ask. Okay. Yeah.
No,
I'll ask.
yeah.
Scott, I
Yes.
want to do something stupid.
Again.
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to. I want to set up a redirect
Okay.
for this data being processed through this network, for it to loop over onto a side into a specific file dump
Okay.
that I have set up onto the background of this computer, and then set up a backdoor so I could backdoor into this computer from my computer at home.
Okay. You can set it up, but you know that the data coming through here is faster than your computer can process.
Oh,
So
100%. But
you'll
I'll be
get
able to
little
pull
bits
up.
of the data. You will not get the full amounts.
Right, and that's the big thing. I want to be able to kind of open up, sort through, just grab this one chunk,
Yeah.
process it, see if it's something I need, just so I can do like daily updates and see, okay, what are the robots tracking?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm assuming that's going to be a program.
Setting up a redirect or something on Unix is not particularly hard for someone who knows how.
And
to
then
use Unix.
setting up the backdoor from this system to my system at home for the
Sure.
remote access.
Yeah, you can do that. It's just on your side, it will always
No, yeah.
be way slower than what you're getting here.
Right. I'm not
And
looking
some
for
of the
a
data will just
live
go so
update.
fast you won't get it. You'll
I
only
won't get it. Right.
you'll get what you can get.
Right. Even if it's 6 images a day from there, it still lets me know what they're watching.
Yeah, this is definitely
So-
the fastest computer you've ever sat on.
Right. So with looking at the police station, is this the same police station that they got SR from?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that they did whatever they were doing. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I have that set up.
Yeah, and you see that the photo is not just the police station. It is somebody in front of the police station talking to, it looks like a crowd of reporters or something.
Is it in any way clear enough definition of a photo for me to say who it is that they're talking to? I'm assuming not, but
No.
yeah.
But you see microphones on the podium and all that kind of
Right.
stuff.
Hey, turn on the news.
He can't
Ruben
even
just clicks
watch-
on the news.
Okay.
Thank you, Ruben. Knows it's not Hunter.
Hold on. I have to get something. Give me a second. And there's a police officer on the news speaking, and he's in the middle of whatever he's doing. He's like, it was 17 corpses, including 2 children. They were discovered in a tunnel that led to the loop. At this point, it's the largest multitude discovered in the last 5 months. Details will come over in the next few days. We have forensics experts attempting to identify the bodies right now. And as soon as we have more information, we'll get it to you. Please, we want to make sure that everybody is praised for the people that may have been found. But it will take us some time. These bodies have been in the state they've been in for the entire time, it seems. So we need a little time to let the forensics experts get their information. And then the one of the reporters says, okay, if that's all you're going to tell us today about that, what about the break-in the other day? You know, there are 2 big stories going on here. What happened in the break-in? And he goes, it was a break-in. We assumed that it was really just utility failures, but then the generator went down and somebody broke in and stole evidence from the evidence locker, mechanical parts, what have you, and 1 police officer died during the extraction of this information. So whatever was involved in this altercation in the station, if the cameras had been working, we would have been in better shape, but the cameras went down. All we got, oddly, was static, which is unusual for a camera system. We have an expert from the company coming in to look at the system and help us figure out what happened. Maybe there's some retrievable information. So yes, it is definitely one of the worst days we've had in Boulder City and since the early days of the flood. And he starts answering questions, but you don't get a whole lot more beyond that.
I think as soon as he said, like they found bodies outside, he's like, Room was gonna get up and go outside to try to get to the rest of the group, specifically Riker.
Yeah, you see Riker way down the street talking with Sia, and near them, Finney and.
Hey,
Can I
yeah,
go? I can message Scott separately on this.
Ruben, you're rushing out. What's up?
There's big news. He looks at Riker. They didn't say who. They didn't say they found 17 bodies. They didn't say who it was.
What?
Yeah.
They more details.
Yeah, so I'll explain, like, police, all that kind of, I'll explain all, like, the journal details, like, who was saying all that kind of stuff. Really that.
Without saying a word, as you say, like, where Riker just turns and starts running down the street to, like, head that way.
Wait, Riker, take Cassie and Spike, will be faster.
He's just running. He doesn't want to take your brother's bike. Because I don't think he's thinking straight. He just, like, he heard that and is just going. And, like...
I was like, I mean, I could run after him.
Someone should be with him.
Okay.
I can...
No, I run faster.
Are you sure?
I run faster.
Well, okay.
She just starts booking it down she just starts running after Riker.
Not that slow, but
And inside, Ruben and Adrian and Hunter, you hear, and Mayor David Schwartz has been embroiled in a scandal. News at 10.
Oh snap! I won't find out about my dad's scandal. Cool.
So I will say though, the sec, because I would have turned down the music once I realized there was a radio, the news feed going. The second I hear what's going on, I'm going to try to do what I did before, but was too much of the chicken shit to finish. I'm going to hack into the police network for real this time and see if Riker's father is listed among. Because that would have been an immediate one. He's in the uniform. He has the name tag on it. He would have been a super easy one to figure out.
Right. Make me a. You need to
Okay.
hack. Yep. Time to hack.
Let's do it. Let's do it to it.
You need 2 successes to succeed at this.
All right, let's see what we get.
There you go.
Because this is what
It takes a little time, but you're able to get in. And I mean, the police system it's not cryptic, it's poorly organized, which is way worse than cryptic.
It is worse than cryptic. I fight the urge to organize their system for them.
And you have to go looking for case files and stuff like that, and it takes time. I mean, you get to where they're at, but there's a lot of stuff to go through. But give it a little time, you'll find what you're looking for in here. But it'll take you a little time. You're going to be sitting there for a bit.
Where is it? Yep. Doing it, though.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I think after seeing Riker and Finney run off, I'll just look to Ruben like, I think I need to go follow them too. I know I should probably stay in case my mom comes back, but...
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have been so quick to tell him, but I...
No, it's important that he knows. I know he'd appreciate it.
I mean, would it be? I guess so. Okay, so you're going to follow them. Okay.
Yeah, I can't run right now, but I'll go grab the bike I offered.
I mean, wouldn't it be? My car is down, but can we just all drive and maybe meet there quicker? My car is still out of commission. Parents' car's out of commission.
And no one really walked here. It'll be faster for me to just take the bike that's already in the garage.
Okay, well.
You guys know how to lock up, how to escape the house if you need to, have whatever. I haven't really grocery shopped this past week, but take whatever food and water or pop or whatever.
I guess meet at probably Adrian's place. Yeah. Oh. All right.
And
yeah, be careful. Yeah.
Yeah. Just make sure Adrian Hunter don't do anything stupid.
I guess likewise for you and Riker, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully I'll see you.
Adrian on my mom's computer worries me. I'm sure he can be as safe as he can. I don't want to walk back to find men in suits around my house.
Gotcha.
Unless he pins it on my mom. Unless he pins it on my mom, which fair. I wouldn't blame him for that at all.
I will relay your message and make sure that try my best to make sure he follows that to a T.
Yeah. While this conversation was happening, I was getting to the garage, pulling down the old bike, and all right.
Where are you going? What are you doing, Hunter? Are you sitting on the couch still with?
Yeah, I'm gonna be sitting on the couch, watching the news.
Okay.
Well,
So
I mean,
I will say the second that Adrian figures out what he's going to do, he cranks Wu-Tang up as high as it will go.
Okay. When it's all the way up, the speakers sound a little like they don't sound great when they're all the way up.
Turn down just a little bit. Just.
Riker, where are you going to, Riker?
I'm going to the police station where he told me that. Yeah.
Adrian, you're digging through the file, and then you find the file you're looking for. And the information they have so far is they've identified 3 of the 17 adults, and the children have been were identified quickly because there were a lot fewer children missing.
Yeah.
But none of the identified ones are Riker's dad.
Is there anyone else who was marked as part of the rescue service or the same organization that his father was a part of?
No, the 3 that were found were scientists. Make me a an investigation. You know, how would I? Okay, I think this is.
Lay it on me, boss.
It's
Tech investigate?
It's an investigate. It's an investigate check. Yeah.
Mind or tech?
Tech.
Okay, cool. I will take that because that works out to my advantage. Yet again, we are having the issue where my laptop is not of the same processing power as Z's mother's computer. So, if someone would roll
How many dice?
8, please.
I got you. Okay, give me 1 second. I got you. There we go. 8. Come on now. Ooh. I won't roll for you again, Brent. 0 success.
I'm going to take the consequence and push it. Oh, hold on. Mine just came back on. I'll re-roll for myself. There we go.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
We'll discuss the consequence once this rolls.
Still can't hear you for some reason.
Still can't hear you, boss.
Scott, can't hear you.
You're muted.
Oh. Can you now?
There you go. Yes.
There you go.
You think that you are being traced by software in the police department.
Okay. All right. So yeah. Cool. I am going to cool beans. Can I tell what kind of a trace it is? Because that matters on this.
It looks like it's someone in the police department
Actively tracing?
is actively trying to figure out.
Oh, fantastic. They I can mess with then. That works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead them on a merry little trace around their own servers and through their own network. And then loop them back around through to the general what's the name for it? The security network. My plan is to just basically lead them back until it's to the general, like, yes, we are in Boulder City, and then cut it. So they know that it's in Boulder City, but that's all they know.
Okay. That would be a calculate tech roll.
I can do that because these are one of the 4 things that Adrian's built to do. One more. Nope, it's 12. That's 11. There we go.
Wow.
5 successes.
Whoa.
So can I just
first?
What do you want to do?
We win the
to
game.
him? I mean, that's really the question.
So I actually want to route this back and make it look like it's coming from the FBI.
Okay. So
I wanted to come. You know whose office I want this to look like it's coming from.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, that's whose office this is going to look like this is coming from.
All right. So everyone, the people that are still in the house hear Adrian just laughing hysterically. At
Cackle. cackling.
Yeah.
And so that would just be Hunter. And this is going to be the most
Ruben's
disturbing cat.
Yeah.
I thought Ruben is Ruben still there? I thought
No,
Ruben.
yeah, because CA told me to make sure. Yeah, so Ruben's
Right.
the Ruben hears
So-
stuff is like this.
Yeah,
is
So
as-
I think it's as Ruben opens the door, he just hears this demented cackle.
Huh.
Is this something that? Okay,
Man. Man, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with, man.
And you actually do hear Adrian just in a sing-song voice. Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with.
I take it this is something good and not something that's going to get men to come to our house and take us all away.
You at that point you actually. I must question: is the chair a rolly chair?
Yeah.
You actually see Adrian kick out of the room on the rolly chair. They're not coming here. They're gonna go yell at the FBI.
That for sure makes no one feel more secure.
I mean, as long as they're not coming here, I think
They're not coming
I
here.
guess-
I can promise you, they're not
Okay,
coming here.
Finney, you are chasing Riker and catching on him until you catch up to him.
Okay, yeah. Well, like she just runs up next to him because she's, I mean, very athletic, and I'm like, so are we just gonna run to the police station? Is that what we're doing?
Yes. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
You don't have to run.
And then she's like, I'll race you.
It helps. It's like this weird moment where like he's just so focused, and when you do it, it kind of breaks just enough for him to like laugh and then just kinda, yeah. All right, so we rolling a race.
Yeah, we can roll the race. That's a move, right?
Body move, right? I have 7 for that. I think.
Oh, I haven't updated it. Hang on. Let me do like a. There we go.
Riker has adrenaline going that is different than he usually has, and he's holding his own against you. He's not quite as fast as you normally today.
Yeah.
He's pulling muscles to keep ahead. And you end up getting to the police station about the same time, and there's a huge crowd out front.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's fine. It doesn't matter. The winning didn't matter. It was getting
Yeah.
Riker
And
to
Riker
come back a
to
little
me is
bit.
just trying to push through.
the crowd is not letting you push through. Like, you got to wait. We'll have people missing, somebody says. And you see everybody in this crowd is upset. Some are crying. You see just worry on everyone's faces. And a police officer comes out and he says, we have the names of 3 of them at the moment. And he states some names, none of which you know. And he says, when we have more, we'll come out and update you. Please, it would be better if you went home, be with your family. Standing here, it may take hours or days for us to get the next name or a couple of names. This is hard work, and we have the best forensics team that we could get to come in, the best of the best. And I want to thank Crafter for supplying us their forensic scientists. They have tools and technologies beyond what we have in a small town like this. So please, everything that can be done is being done. And very few people actually leave. They just stay and wait.
Riker's just like standing there staring off, and then he's just like, why the hell is Crafta doing it?
They probably have something to hide. So, I mean, is this when you ride up on the bike?
Yeah, I was gonna say, because it wouldn't take me long to catch up to you guys on a bike.
Yeah,
I want to find a way in.
You arrive probably right as they're getting there.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh, there's one way to do it. They're probably. Oh, hey.
Hey.
They're probably trying to cover their tracks. I mean, if they're the ones doing the work, then they can tell the police whatever.
The place already been broken into. Think I can sneak in there and see what they found?
I mean, they're going to be on high alert because they just got broken into.
And there's there's all these people here.
Yeah. If anything, maybe we can ask Adrian to look into it. You know, he's got the tech skills to check the records.
Yeah.
If anything, Riker, I think you should go and see your mom. Because if she heard this on the radio or if she's at home and saw this.
She's stuck at the diner.
The diner runs the news all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Finney would say that. The diner runs the news.
I do a quick look around to see if she might already be here. Maybe they let her go for this. So
you don't see her.
I mean,
yeah, I'm gonna go to the diner. She should be working. She probably wouldn't be here, but probably knows we need the money.
You should go. Yeah, check on her.
I don't. If you guys are, I guess for me at Els.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Adrian's. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want one of us to at least walk you there? You okay?
No, you should probably get back. Let everybody else know that it was my dad. Because I don't know that he did that.
Yeah, you don't know.
No.
I just sigh and give Riker a hug. You're not fine, but it's okay.
He hugs you back. Yeah.
I let them hug. She leans back a little bit.
And I push her away. He's like, go see your mom and give her the biggest hug of your life. She's going to need it. You're going to need it.
I always do. Then he doesn't run as fast as he ran here because first off, he is tired, but he does head off with a little bit of a fast pace.
You're pretty good with him. He listens to you.
I don't know why I'm the messiest person around.
I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
Yeah, maybe there's a bit of old Sia once in a while, but...
So, we're cool?
Of course we're cool.
Okay. I just know Adrian's gonna have a lecture for me, thinking that he knows what's best.
Well, you can tell him to shove it, because he doesn't.
She looks at the bike, looks at the like all the crowd and everyone here, and is like, "Well, I don't think we need to stick around. Is there anywhere you want to go?" It starts back to home base. Oh, do you think it? Oh, I don't have. She wouldn't have grabbed her backpack, so she's like, I want to show Daniel those pictures I mentioned, but I don't have them.
Oh, are they in your? Did you leave your bag at my house?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we'll go back anyway. Maybe the guys are still there.
He might have been. I mean, was he kind of spooked when you mentioned it?
Oh yeah, he went on this like paranoid little like freak out. So that might actually freak him out even more because he felt like suddenly the FBI was there and
probably needs a minute.
Yeah.
Well, I look at the bike. So can I hop on the pegs?
All right, let's do it. BT this.
Like she gets on the back. It's been a long time since we've done this.
Let's
She'll,
go.
Yeah, she'll like help you kick off the ground. Right back.
You all arrive back at Els except Riker. And everybody walks in. Hunter and Ruben, you're sitting there. Adrian, you finish up just as everyone starts arriving, and you've done all your damage and gotten the information you needed and set up the things you wanted to set up.
Yeah. Doing my usual shutdown, deleting the account, getting rid of everything, keeping that back door in place, logging out, putting the chair exactly back where it was, turning off the light, closing the door. Grabbing the Wu-Tang, by the way. Not forgetting the Wu-Tang.
How's the damage, boys?
Oh, the FBI's going to love this.
Michael, what were you saying?
Oh, I wanted to ask Scott about the news. Like, did we hear anything about?
No, it said it. Yeah.
Seraphina's.
News at 10.
At
News
10.
at 10.
Okay.
Just news at 10.
So not yet. Okay.
They're teasing.
Scott, wait. So I think he was asking, they already hear about Seraphina's dad? Because it came on earlier. Yes.
No, they said
No.
news at
It
10.
would be later.
It
Yeah.
was a teaser.
It was a
for the
teaser, like,
time.
you know, the
yeah,
news
but there
does
was
it.
still there was still something said about scandal.
Nothing
Yeah,
more
the
than
mayor of
nothing
Boulder
more than
City
there was a scandal.
is embroiled in a scandal. News at 10.
So, no, everything's good. Don't worry.
All right, so I don't have to disappear from my house for like a few weeks or months.
Nothing is even capable of being traced back to you.
Okay.
Although, by the way, while I was there, is there any way for me to have grabbed that name for Seraphina finally for the condemnation of service? Sure.
I remember
with the 5 program. Yeah. Whatever his name was, everybody go. Oh, by the way, Finney, Superstar.
Betty.
I have that name for you. Finally.
Thanks. Herbert. Herbert Mitchell Campbell.
Yeah, it's not
see
a great name.
See why it goes by Campbell.
Yeah, I would too. Dear Herbie.
Oh, he probably got teased about that car movie forever.
Oh yeah, probably. Anyways, so
let's
everything's shut down. Go to my place.
Yeah, I want to get out of here as soon as possible before delightful mother comes back.
Yeah, but later we should tune into the news. And I turned towards Finney. Yeah, they said some sort of scandal with your dad.
Her eyebrows just sort of like raise up. You don't see a lot of expression on Finney, but like you get like genuine surprise. She's like, "Oh, he actually did it." The thing he was alluding to, that my mom was involved in.
He did say he might not be married anymore, right?
Well, they're technically married, but I mean they
No. He might not be mayor anymore.
Oh, he might think. Oh, okay. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't think he'd do it, but
I guess we should watch to find out what went down.
Yeah.
Or at least the details so we're only to tell the public.
Yeah. I'm gonna like call home. See if anyone's home.
Are you gonna do that here or?
We
could do it.
Nobody answers.
It doesn't matter. No one's home.
Oh,
Did you want to stop by your home first or no?
No, I wouldn't. News might already be set up there.
Oh, yeah.
True.
Don't want to be harassed.
I'm gonna call. Question. Does Leah have a work line? Like a work phone number that goes to like her desk, or does she just have the general
office?
line?
Yes.
Okay, I call her office. I call Leah at her office. She answered.
And she answers. Hello?
Hey, it's me.
Oh, thank God.
Did you see the news?
I heard that there's going to be something on the 10 o'clock news, and they never put anything on 10 o'clock news unless it's not friendly for kids to see.
Yeah, well, Dad's involved in a scandal.
I know. I can't find them, and I don't know what I'm doing. I have reporters who keep trying to call in, and I haven't. Have you heard anything?
No, no one's home.
I'm not going home. I'm not even sure I'm leaving the office. There's even reporters outside the office. Like,
yeah, no, just stay at the office. Home's gonna be a minefield for a while. Okay.
All right. Well, you stay safe.
I'll call you if I find out anything.
Where are you gonna be? Where are you?
I'm at the Lovelaces, but I'm gonna go to Adrian's.
Okay. All right. If I need to reach you, then I'll call you there then.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Anything from Joe or Mom?
No, you did get a call from somebody named Luke.
I got a call from someone named Luke.
Yeah, he said he was a linebacker or something.
Oh, what's his name? Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks. I'll get back to that.
Bye.
Bye.
She hangs up.
And Cia's just raised eyebrow at you after that last bit, because I can only hear your side of the conversation.
Right.
She just gets like a sly,
Whose
like,
name?
it's not your business.
Okay.
See, can Serafina borrow a hoodie since we're going? If we have to go out, just in case.
Oh yeah, totally. If you want
That's
to come
good.
up and check the closet.
It's a good idea.
Thank you for the raid, by the way. Ironically, this is definitely the night for spilling the tea. There is so much tea tonight.
All the tea.
Welcome in. You all get to Adrian's. Riker, you get to the diner, and you don't see your mom in there. And the other waiter, there's a waiter there. He points to the back door.
Okay, and I go through to the back door.
And there's nobody in. It's into the kitchen. There's nobody in the kitchen, but the door to the outside is cracked. There's like a little brick holding it open.
Yeah, and I go and I slowly like open the door like quietly just to see.
And your mom is sitting on a flipped over milk crate, and she's smoking, and her hands are shaking like just. And you can tell she's been crying. Her face is just red and splotchy. When she gets really concerned, her face just becomes mottled red and splotches of white, and she doesn't even notice you're there.
And then I kind of open the door to make sure she hears me opening it.
And she looks up, startled, actually. Even though you made the noise, it still kind of caught her. And she stands up.
I just came from the police station.
And
the first three names, it's not Dad.
I know. One of the police officers told me, we'll just keep an eye out or an ear out. They're going to let us know if your father's among them. Right now, there's only 3 though, and there's 17 bodies that were found. So there's a lot of time. We're gonna have to be waiting maybe for weeks to get through all this. I'm so sorry, baby. And she gives you a big hug and like just holds you really tight.
And he hugs her, and I think in that moment he just lets himself kind of cry, and just kind of cries with her.
And she pulls back a little bit after a bit, and she wipes the tears off. You're a big boy. You shouldn't be crying.
I know.
Parents in the 80s and 90s, they sucked.
Yeah. You're right. Sorry.
You got to be the man of the house. You know that. You can't be letting your emotions get the best of you. And she takes a drag from her cigarette. And
he pulls out his cigarette, and this is the first time he's smoking in front of her. Don't get to judge.
All right. Just this once, I'll let it slide.
Yeah, and he just kind of smiles like, okay.
The next time, though, I'm telling your sensei.
Sorry, it just gives me more cardio, and then it'll make up for the damage.
And she's like, we have to keep the TV on all the time now. We have to know. Your aunt is gonna let us know if she hears anything. She's on it. As soon as she was involved in bringing in not the cache, what they call it, the multitude of bodies. She was involved in that. You mean my godmother, right? Your godmother, I mean, right? Your godmother. Yeah. You know, she had just gotten a boat a few weeks ago, right?
No.
Oh, you didn't know about the boat? She got a boat. They actually needed more boats, so she volunteered, and she was able to help pull some of these bodies in. She is so distraught, but I mean, I hope we don't get closure, but I hope we do one way. I hope it's not him, but if it is, I hope that we can at least close the book on it.
Yeah. And we'll just sit with her for a little while. But he's already thinking that he's going to go talk to his godmother now to see if she knows anything.
And she pulls up another milk crate. She sets it next to her. And she takes the cigarette out of your hand and takes a drag. The worst part is she leaves a nasty lipstick stain right on it. And she gives it back to you.
He's like, and he like tries to wipe it off on his shirt, and then, but it's not completely gone. It's got a little bit on his lip.
You need to learn to smoke better. and she takes it back, takes a drag. Well, maybe we'll know more tomorrow. But I do have to get to work. I can't not be working.
I know.
It's not even just the money. It's just, it keeps my mind occupied.
I'm starting at the dojo. So.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you for that. That's going to be a big thing, you know. Those kids are going to love you as long as you hide those cigarettes.
I'm not going to go there and do it. It's just, you know. And I don't do it all the time, which he does. Just when I'm really stressed out, especially like when I'm thinking about Dad.
Yeah. Aren't you always stressed out?
Yeah. And he chuckles. He's like, yeah.
And she puts her arm around your neck, kind of like a guy hug, and she kind of rubs her hand through your hair.
Stop.
You're a good kid.
Took me a while to get my hair like this. God.
Yeah, I know. That's why I messed it up. It's the kind of thing you do, you know. When you have kids, you'll understand. It's the last great joy you get.
Kids. I will never mess my kids' hair up.
You don't know what you're missing. And you sit, you have your smokes for a while, and then she goes back in. He says, "Well, I'll see you at home." She heads in. Back at
going to L's.
Oh, you're going to L's too?
I tell her I'm going to L's.
Okay. If I need something, I'll call you there. I'll be here late tonight. I'm working a double.
All right. Get some sleep.
Yeah. Sleeping's not for us. And are you going to L's or are you going to your grandmother's? Okay. So you go to L's.
Well, no, because I mean, my godmother might need some time. I want to go there now, but I think I should go see the rest of the group. So.
Yeah, and you arrive at the house and you see the door closing just as you're turning the corner. So it looks like they just got here too. It took them a while to get here. And it's like 9 o'clock at night at this point, and you see the lights go on inside, and you're at Adrian's.
All right, so we got an hour before the 10 o'clock, and we can see whatever unfolds.
Did we order some Chinese food? We didn't really have a proper dinner today.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see. Looks
I call the lemon chicken.
You don't have to call anything. We can get multiple lemon chicken.
starving.
You're really good at that hacking stuff
I
you were
second
talking
the
about.
lemon chicken.
You could totally
I'm
hack
very
into
good
the
at it.
restaurant and get us free food.
That's not how that works.
I can.
That's not at all how that works.
Maybe you're just not on
think
that level yet.
You think there's anything I hold up to Lucky 5-star Chinese food. You think there's anything computerized in this place?
No, I get you. Yeah, you hack into the Chinese restaurant and get us free food.
They don't have a computer.
The best place in town is the most like mundane and like dirty looking place, but it's the most amazing food.
Yeah,
there's no computer.
Yeah, there's no computer within a half
pen.
There's no computer within a half mile of this place. What are you talking about?
You're lucky they have a phone to take orders.
Right. We're lucky. We're lucky they do delivery. What are you talking about?
So you order your Chinese food. It takes, about 45 minutes.
20 minute.
Yes, they say 20 minutes. It takes 45. But it actually shows up warm.
I don't get how they do it. How do they do it? It doesn't make sense.
And about 15-minute mark before the news, major mayoral scandal at 10. News at 10. The Boulder City mayor is embroiled in a scandal for the first time in his mayor's career, and then it's just like a teaser, and like, these teasers. It makes you really learn to hate the news.
You think they give you something more than that, right?
Yeah, though.
Yeah.
No.
Just the
same
same
If you
teaser
have
for the
nowhere else to
past.
get news, they will tease the hell out of you because you have no other way.
Anyways, we got 15 minutes. I need to go check on something real quick. So yeah, relax, chill. I should be back before that's up.
Where are you going?
I am going downstairs. I am booting on my machine real quick, and I'm just doing a quick check and see what our robot friends are looking at the moment. And again, even if it's just one image out of all.
Yeah, there's one image.
Okay.
And it's an image of the crowd at the police station.
Is there a timestamp on it?
It's not even a full image. It's like kind of broken,
Right.
but yeah, it has a timestamp from like an hour ago.
Okay. So there's still a huge crowd down there. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Check on that, and then I'm going to do just a real quick, brief check on the forums, see if anything stands out.
No, you know that on the forums, like what you had done today will probably show up, but it won't show up today.
No, I was looking for me. I was seeing if anyone else has done anything spectacular, or if there's any messages from Psychopompus, or
No.
no.
And maybe a few minutes before 10, there's a doorbell ring. Like somebody rings the doorbell. You're downstairs. Everyone else is upstairs. You all.
I'll get it. I got it. I'll see who it is. Is there people?
Huh?
Is there people
There
on the
would be.
door?
There would be.
Yeah, there's a
Can I
little
see?
kid at the door. Well, it looks like a box wearing kids' clothing.
What the?
Yep.
Did Hunter describe the robot before? Did he tell us about? Did Hunter even tell us about? I'm opening.
Yeah,
the door.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I told you guys about the rope.
So, I think yeah. So we're
It-
kind of get an idea, just like
It's Tick Tick.
it's ticked.
We told him to come.
We told him to come here.
You
Awesome.
didn't
Okay, that's
even- You didn't even know I wasn't a boy. I could go to school like this.
Nobody.
No, we definitely could tell you. No offense, but you do not look like a human child. They're not as boxy and. But come in. Yes, it's I'm glad you could. Everyone will be happy to see you.
I walk up behind Ruben.
Also,
Who's this guy?
It's Tick Tick. It's
Oh, you gave it away.
I'm you're right. I'm sorry. I did. We were just eating, I guess you can, you know, we'll just come in. We're all just about to watch the news. You can join us.
Hello, all.
Hey, tick tick.
And he backs his way up to a wall, and you see a little prong going to the outlet. Sorry, just topping off.
We're eating too, so I mean,
It's true. And then the news comes on while he's just standing there and chatting with you.
All right.
You
Adrian
go
calls up
commercials and stuff, and then the news reporter comes up, goes through all the rigmarole of getting the show going and everything, and then there's been a major mayoral scandal. Mayor David Schwartz of Boulder City has been implicated, allegedly using city funds to pay for investigations to look into his wife's affairs, all the while having one of his own with Lori Swenson, a secretary at Crafta, the company he's been investigating. We've exclusive hidden camera video of his wife, Rachel, heading into a motel with an unidentified man in the middle of the night. Lori and Kraft have both declined to comment on this story, pending an internal investigation. Mayor Schwartz also declined to comment. And then there's a super over it says, Kraft is an like a little disclosure. Kraft is an advertiser on ABC TV 10. Just letting you know.
Uh-huh.
This is so fake.
This is a sloppy job too. Damn.
This
You're
is
gonna use your own It kind of is actually.
And
this is
they
like
get
blatant.
into talking about it and breaking down what evidence there is. All of it feels really circumstantial at best, and rushed at worst.
If you're gonna do it, good. I'm surprised Crafter didn't have something better than this already set up in the wings.
Yeah. I think
Looking towards Finny. No offense, men, of course, but you think
Just shrugs.
I mean, things are getting pretty.
Usually it's a little more tidy, but
that actually means your father's actually onto something.
no, I think he is.
Well, I mean, he could get in trouble for using city funds to pay for investigations if he's not authorized to do them. So there is risk.
I mean, he probably.
Right.
I wouldn't put using the funds past him, because he would do something like that if he felt like it was.
But it seems like
it was worth it. But
yeah, but they're trying to make it look like he's investigating something personal,
right?
And if he tries to deflect, it's gonna. No one's going to believe him.
Yeah.
We know it's not because we know your family.
I couldn't,
but
Fanny, Superstar, I could make the financials disappear.
Well, I want to know if he actually did it first.
Well, I mean, if he was paying for an investigation, he was investigating the stuff with Crafta. Doesn't it make more logical sense that that's what's going on? And Crafta, paid subsidiary of ABC 10 News.
Well, no, they're an advertiser.
No, that's what I meant. And paid advertiser of ABC 10 News wants to do a cover job. Wouldn't it make more sense to put a little bit of a half truth in there? Because he did pay for investigations out of the city fund, but those investigations weren't on your mother. They were to investigate Crafta.
Yeah, go for it.
But
let's stir the pot.
Wouldn't that be a
Let's
risk,
stir the pot.
Though?
Stir the pot.
Okay.
This is the least risky thing I've done today. Out of everything, look, the police and the FBI are going to be right.
The thing about hackers is they have to always
it's not
succeed,
the big stuff.
because when they fail once,
right? You only fail
it's
once.
It's beyond risk. It is.
It's jail.
Danger.
It's actual prison. Unlike where
really
somebody,
they might hire you.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Listen, look, look. I'm not gonna lie. Half of my future is banked on me getting caught and then them saying, "Look, we'll pay you to stop hacking us and hack other people instead." Not gonna lie, that's one of my options for the future, especially after the shit I just pulled today. Anyways, let's make some money disappear.
Yeah, but what if that also could possibly prove he's innocent, and then we mess it up, and then he loses that?
Well, I'll see where the money is actually going first, and if it's something that's incriminating, we may craft to look even dumber. Let's see what it is. How about this? Why don't we figure out what the truth is, and then we'll decide what to do with it.
Yeah,
That is what I wanted.
I know. And if we may need to make something disappear or bring something to light, we can do that. To the Bat Cave.
And
Yeah.
who's going down? Who's staying up?
I'll stay up with Tic Tic because I assume Tic Tic's probably charging.
Yeah.
So
Tic Tic, I have a direct outlet downstairs. It's actually onto a much stronger grid if you want more juice.
And he unplugs. That would be excellent.
How are you on steeper? Do we need to take you around the side of the building to go in? Or are you okay with very steep stairs?
No, for
for the
accessibility.
stairs, are you able to go downstairs?
How-
I can
How steep can you
slowly.
on stairs?
Okay.
Okay.
If we need to
Sure,
balance
we'll
one
give
of
this a
us
try.
two, that's fine.
Yeah.
Riker's gonna stay upstairs and go sit on the south side, smoke.
All right.
I'll stay upstairs too.
All right, let's go find some truth.
And you go down to go do your hacking stuff. Upstairs on the TV, Finney, you see there's a story that they say a teenager named Chris, I forgot his last name, was arrested yesterday in a sting operation, but was released today when no evidence was found for illegal drugs. He is suing the police because they damaged his cancer treatment drugs in the raid, and his medicines are very hard to obtain. So they're talking to him. He said, I don't know why they came. I don't do drugs or use drugs. I mean, I just need my meds, and they fucking messed them. Not fucking. It's the news.
Bleeping. They
It's
would have
the news
bleeped
in
it
the
out.
90s, not
It was
bleeping.
bleeped out. But you
And
know
then
what he said.
they-
It was bleeped out.
They knocked down my door. They broke my table, and when that happened, all of my meds were damaged. And
How hard is
I
it
don't
to
know
get
if I
those
can
meds
even
from
get
Canada,
them.
buddy?
I don't even know if I can get them that quickly. They're shipped to me once a month, and that department, they're going to pay me out through the nose, and they better get me my meds before the week is up, because I can't go a week without. And they ask him questions about the lawsuit and everything, and he's got a lawyer and everything working with him, blah blah blah.
Yeah, Finney is just like, boo, at the TV. Anything else interesting on the news?
No, they rehash the article, the news about the bodies that were found and all that, and then they talk about they have like a cutest dog contest going on as like the end segment or something.
She just like turns the TV off and then like lets the remote drop on like the couch and like sort of like frustrated, like, ugh. Who else is around?
I think Sia did stay upstairs, and she's like between like where you were in the living
Yeah,
room and
Sia
where
and
Riker
you.
is outside. So just sort of waiting.
Where's Ruben?
Wasn't Ruben going down with Tic Tic?
Yeah, because he helped Tic Tic. He probably just
Okay.
stayed down there. So yeah, probably just stayed down.
And then Hunter's downstairs.
I would be going towards where Riker is. You said you went outside?
Yeah, Riker went outside.
Okay. I guess she was gonna go see Riker, but then Hunter was like, I'm gonna see Riker, so she just She just hard turns and his visits Miss Sia instead.
Hey.
Hey.
Regardless what we think, are you okay?
She just sort of shrugs, like, man, I don't know. It's just, you know how you don't, I mean, she sure like just like clenches her fist and is like, you know, I'm not good at feelings. I don't know how to feel about any of this because I thought my dad and parents were one way and they're behaving in a different way.
Yeah,
And
they're good at doing that, aren't they?
Yeah.
Kind of funny, Riker and I were talking about that earlier.
Huh.
Parents always hiding with their masks.
Yeah. You're telling me.
And I kind of like, as you're like this, or like your hands in fists, I kind of take them and start doing like a patty cake, like we would have done as kids, to distract you with it.
How's this go again? And then she'll like unfurl her hands. Like, how's this go again? Do you remember the Cinderella one? Cinderella, dressed in yellow, went upstairs to kiss a fella, made a mistake and kissed a snake. How many doctors will it take?
Yeah.
Impressive.
How are you holding up?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I mean, hasn't changed at all.
Yeah.
Anything, I kind of had hoped Adrian messed up and people would come to my house because it's my mom's computer, so they'd implicate my mom. That would have been funny.
Yeah, that could have been something.
And then maybe things get learned. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe after different consequences she learns.
Yeah. Do you find it interesting though, like your mom now having worked with your dad, my mom coming back around the same time?
They came home around the same time. I think back to like what my dad was drinking. What was he drinking? Does he have like a preferred drink?
Probably bourbon.
Bourbon. Yeah. Okay.
He's not a gin man.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. So it's just like, I mean,
I wonder if my mom came back for work because of craft as well.
Yeah, maybe my dad was talking to your mom and my mom about this big scandal. Who knows? I guess we just have to wait. So she's like, so I heard you and Riker were gonna go to the movies.
Yeah, I think he just needs someone to hang out with. I don't know. He just asked if we could go one-on-one.
She's like, are you sure about that?
Sure. I mean, we haven't hung out, just us, for a long time, so.
And she just like looks at you. Sia, you might want to open yourself up to the possibility that there's a little more there.
What? What do you mean? What?
Out of all of us, he picked you. You know,
she sort of like really stiffens and like pulls away.
Like,
why?
Because you're awesome.
I'm a fucking mess.
This is the most realistic conversation, actually.
like Finny just roars like with laughter, like, and then she's like, "We all are."
Yeah, and two messes don't make a clean house.
I mean, fair, but you're relatable.
Oh, that's like the worst possible thing to hear. Me being relatable.
Why?
And like, you see the moment where like suddenly it switches off to a disconnect in her
Uh-huh.
before it comes back, and just I'm more like my mom than I care to say, and that scares me.
I mean, she's like, I'm like my parents.
So I think out of everyone, you understand why I'd be so afraid to ever be in a relationship thinking I might hurt someone.
And she's like I'm not saying you like need to like date Riker. I mean, right now there's like lots going on, but you shouldn't, at least I don't think you should close yourself off because, even if you are like your mom, you're a lot not like your mom. You're my best friend. I mean, like, your mom sucks, but would someone who sucks come over and play like patty cake with me to make me feel better, or keep my my like little cow cup? To like, and like, gosh, this is so embarrassing. Do you remember when we were like, I don't know, like 8, and you caught me reading your diary, and you like said nothing?
Yeah.
I mean,
I hope it was a good page.
it was it. It was the page when you talked about knitting me like a little present.
Oh my god.
I'm still waiting for that.
Oh, I absolutely suck at knitting, and it's sitting in a
I
box as a mangled mess. It's still under my fucking bed.
and and I still want that mess because it's from you. Sia, you're awesome, and
I gave you a hug. It's like,
I hug her.
you're a lot better at this than you think, Finny. You just need to break out of your shell a little bit more.
With Ruben, Tick Tick gets down where with you and Adrian, and he says, "Oh, I brought gifts for everyone."
Oh, buddy, you didn't have to.
And he opens up his little storage area, and there are bugs in there. Like there's a
Oh no, I can't.
Close. Just maybe close
like
that
bugs
back up.
inside. There's an ant. There's maybe a cockroach, and a small bug that looks like it's half machine, half insectoid.
Actually, do you mind if I have that one? I reach in and just pluck out the half
pick
machine.
your favorite to have as your friend.
This one's gonna be my friend.
And it has little legs. It has 7 of them, and they're kind of like.
Hello, Septimus.
Where did you find that one, if you don't mind me asking, Tick Tick?
I took it out of the water's edge.
So I'm actually going to rifle through and find some sort of container to put my new pal Septimus into.
Okay. Outside, what are you doing, Riker and Hunter?
Riker's stressed, so
yeah,
he's smoking.
Pat you on the back. Hey, Mr. Miyagi.
Hey.
And I go for my like chipper mood, and I settle down. I'm like, hey, at least I mean, no news is not bad news. So
sucks, man. It's like you want to know, but then it's like once you know, you know. And
Yeah.
I just
Yes.
think that if he's alive, there's like so many things I want to say. Like mostly I'm mad. I'm mad that he's not here. Just everything's shit, you know. It doesn't make sense, you know. He taught me being good, make a difference, help people, and he did all that. And it's like the city just forgot about it. My mom's working like multiple jobs, barely able to afford the rent and the place we're in, and he's been forgotten by pretty much everyone. I'm just mad. Like, what was the point of all this?
I don't know, man, but I don't think he's forgotten. You, your mom, we all still have hope. He's out there. You got to believe that we'll do anything in our power to find him. Because, I mean, from what we can do.
Yeah. You know, just so many things I wish I could say to him or ask him to, apologize for. Just sucks. That's all. Why ain't you like this normally, man? What's up with all that?
Wait, what do you mean?
You're always like, oh, I'm so cool. And like right now, like I need you to not be that guy and you're being who you really are. Like, why can't you be this more with people?
I don't know. You
This is you people should see, man.
I mean, like, I guess if you, if you turn up the music, you don't have to hear all the sounds you don't want to hear, you know?
Yeah. I know. But
So,
I
don't know.
You're
Things
more
are
than just
rough.
football, man. I know like you put everything into it because you're really good at it, but there's more to you than just that. You don't have to be, you don't have to be just hey, slinger, I'm really good at football and I'm so cool. Like you can be so much more because you are.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, because of football is the only reason I'm like passing like in school.
Yeah, well, you could be passing if you wanted to.
Yes. What else can I do? I mean, I'm gonna try out the karate thing. Maybe I'd be football and karate. Karate football.
Could be a new sport. Imagine playing football. You have the pads, but it's like lighter pads. You're running down and you're kicking people to try to get into the other goal.
Yeah.
And
All
we should
contact.
totally invent that. We should totally do that.
And Adrian, you
Pretty
get
good.
on your computer. And
You mean rugby?
Sorry.
That's what I've been mouthing.
Pretty much. Right?
Adrian, you
Yeah,
get on
it's
your
a-
computer, and you've got another image that has come through.
Yep.
And it looks like this.
Oh. Let's see it.
It's in alchemy if you look there.
I don't see my alchemy.
I don't see it in mine.
Where is it?
Don't know if you might have to activate something, Scott, because we don't have it popping up.
Oh, it should show on screen then in a second. Yeah, it's on screen now. Are you seeing the screen?
For our alchemy, the players aren't seeing anything.
Are you seeing just okay? I'll drop it in Discord too. The
Okay, that works.
viewers
Yeah.
are seeing it. I just didn't have it ready that way. I should
Yeah,
always
I
just
got
have it ready that way. second to get it.
Yep.
Thank you. I mean, I'm seeing it on the Twitch screen.
Yeah.
Whoa. What a friendly fellow.
Such a kind gentleman. Does this look a little bit like the thing we saw that like shifted colors?
It's hard to tell.
Like-
Maybe not. What you saw was just a blur. It would have been hard to really identify it this way or any other way.
Yeah.
See if I can find
Ooh,
this.
hi, friend.
Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason the cameras on
That's...
the is like flashing.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Whose camera?
Oh yeah, how weird.
All of our cameras on
We're
there.
all
there we go.
Better now. It's better now.
That was
Oh.
weird.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know why it did that. So I just dropped in Discord.
Yeah.
And this is where we're gonna break.
Oh.
That image stuck on your screen.
No. Okay. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh yeah. This Alchemy did a weird thing, didn't it?
It doesn't like
No,
us.
Alchemy's okay. It wasn't Alchemy. It was Zoom, I guess. That is weird. I don't know what happened. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you for the raids from T and Tails Inc. and From Afar Podcast,
From Afar?
David and David. We will see you next week. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.